Well, it's been a long time since we've been here. Hey guys, it's me, Kelli Ann. You are still subscribed. Thank you. If somehow in 2024 you're finding this and it's your first video of mine, welcome. This is my 9th year of not having my YouTube channel, but having crafting related content on my channel. I've had a channel since 2006, which sounds crazy, but it's also true. Well, yeah, I didn't mean to be gone this long. I know everyone says that every single time, but it is definitely true, but there was just a lot going on, and I didn't go back and rewatch my last video to see what all had happened last. But last year, diagnosed with lipidemia. Last year, gained majority of my weight back from my weight loss. Now I've gained it all back. Because that's what lipidemia does. Some days are really painful and some days are fine. Let's see. I got a new kitten. I know that y'all knew about that. He is now a year old, which is crazy. We had a medical thing last week with him because he's curious, and I was doing some cleaning and he licked a chemical before I could finish cleaning it all up. He's fine now. Stella almost died last summer. That was crazy, but she's fine now. And Daniel is doing okay. Daniel just turned 14. Stella is now 3. I still very much quilt, and I hadn't cross-stitched since last August until this last week. I started cross-stitching, and I've been wanting to do a video, but I just didn't know when. I didn't know how. Okay, I know how to make a video, but I didn't know when or how to come back. And I don't have the cross stitch that I worked on last week in here. It's actually currently covered up by 3 quilts that I need to get the binding finished on in the living room. They just got piled on top of it on the coffee table. So what I thought would be a fun way to come back is kind of show all of my WIPs in progress. Maybe do some haul, looking at not haul, but looking at my stash, sewing and cross stitch related, because I really want to organize and declutter some of my stuff. And in August, my quilt guild were doing a de-stash night, and so I kind of want to go through stuff and see if it's worth putting in the de-stash night, or is it worth should I put it in because I'm over the UFO challenge, and there's a monthly raffle for anyone who completed their UFO challenge for the month. There's a raffle every month for a small gift, and then there's grand prizes at the end of the year. So if this de-stash item, is it worth putting in, hoarding away for the grand prize at the end of the year or the monthly raffle, or is it best for the D-stash night? That's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, I've missed you guys. I know some of y'all still follow me on Instagram, and thanks for, you know, staying subscribed here. I have oodles and oodles and stacks of things everywhere. Also, my room has changed a whole lot, but I'm not done with it. I'm still kind of decorating it. I finally finished taking down the rest of like my old school stuff, like framed school awards and stuff from college and getting my master's and all that. And so I have a lot of spaces that I'm gonna fill with mini quilts, and I have some art prints from Sarah Watts of Ruby Star Society that I bought that I need to get frames for and that I can put up. So I'm also still like kind of decorating my room and all that kind of stuff. And so I kind of just want to go through all of it. And so the first several videos of me being back, and possibly like it'll go longer than that, like, cause I can't do like all the decorating and stuff like right away and like all the organizing and stuff. But as I go through things and organize things and stuff, maybe I'll record it. Y'all can like check it out and kind of see like what has been going on. Like I said, I don't have any of my WIPs right in my vicinity at the moment, but I did grab, and we're definitely gonna go through 2 of my bins. I might grab another one. But these are WIPs, and I know this one over here also has some stuff that's kitted, and I haven't looked at any of these in so long. I don't remember where things are. I don't remember what is in what. So I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do kind of like a WIP parade, but it's not going to be all of my WIPs at one time. I currently have 54. Sounds insane, but I currently have 54 WIPs. I know that I have a ton of things also kitted. It actually might be more, it might be like 55 or 56, because I can't remember if I count the temperature one from 2022 as one, or I've started the 3rd one for Daniel. Anyways, and then I'm heavily quilting. I also make, is it nearby? Because I haven't mailed it yet. Oh, yeah, it's right here. I haven't mailed this yet to my friend, but I've been making these Hemingway pouches for a lot of my friends, and making these cute little gifts for them. So I'll pick that up later, but this fits a Kindle. I've made a ton. I thought one of mine was sitting over here and I don't see it now. Anyways, I've made them to also fit like my laptop, my iPad. I've made a purse, like a crossbody bag. So like I'm very much still mostly sewing. So I also want to show you those WIPs, and I'm going to be going through some of my quilt tops and selling them for anybody who just wants a quilt top that's already done, if they want to use it as long arm practice, or I don't know, they want to make a quilt out of it or a coat out of it or whatever they want to do. But I'm no longer in love with it, and I don't want to put the time or money into picking out a backing and getting it quilted. I would rather keep that money for that, buy backings for the quilts that I do want to have quilted, and money to have those quilted. So anyways, all right. That's kind of in a nutshell. Health-wise, I have good days, I have bad days, and today's a really good day, and I'm very excited. I've been working with my trainer still this whole last year, but honestly, we haven't really been doing a whole lot. But starting next week, we are getting back at it. And I'm going to PT again for some tune-ups. I went to my doctor the other day. I am getting sent to a hormone specialist. Right now, I can't think of their official term. Entomologist. Anyways, we're going to try and figure out what some of the stuff is that's wrong with me. Stress obviously makes my hormone issues worse. But my hormone issues are a direct trigger for the lipidemia and the uncontrollable weight gain that comes with that. And so we need to get some stuff figured out. And I want to re-lose this weight because I felt so much better with it off. But it also, with my diagnosis, made so much sense why I could sometimes lose. And then stress and my hormones like messing up would like mess all that up. So the plan is to hopefully start making progress again and also figure some things out so that way I don't have these random setbacks again, because that would be nice. Okay. All right, but let's get into this. So this first bin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Has 5 WIP bags in it, and they are covered in hair. Not surprisingly, it's still Potter hair, which I still very much have a hard time with that. So does Stella, actually. She doesn't like to let me sleep a lot. So Stella likes to chew on these little tags, but this has 2 in it. Miss Bingley's Library and Feast of Friendship. Okay, so this is my Blackbird WIPs. And not all of them are going to have the pattern in it that I can show you. One, because I don't always like keeping the original in there, because this is what happens. One, because they sit in the bin and they like slump, but also because the cats would lay on them. Also, Stella and Adel are both obsessed with jumping in the bins and sleeping in them. But typically they sleep in these other 2 and I can kind of keep them out of my WIP bins. But they have been in them. But this one I was doing some color changes and stuff, so I kept the original in there. Also, a lot of my patterns are PDFs, so I just have my working copy. I don't always print out the front page. Okay, so this is where this one is. So this is Feast of Friendship. God, there's so much to do on this. This cornucopia is absolutely huge. This house is absolutely huge. I do really still like this one though. God, I haven't seen these in so long. I haven't seen them in so long. All my threads though. A lot of, let's see. So it's Picture This plus Legacy, 32 count. It's a lot of Weeks, Dye Works, Gast, and Classic Colorworks. Okay, let's see. Okay, Miss Bingley's Library. Okay, so Blackbird is this one, and Miss Bingley's Library is Plum Street. So I was wrong, so apologize for that. This one I was editing. I didn't want to make the house as big as it was. And I put like a little Texas flag on it. I put a Potter on it. And I'm not very far. But You can see my little Texas flag and my little Potter. Yeah. So not very far in this. Oh man. There's definitely, I have some patterns, obviously, like I have stash, obviously, that isn't started. And I really need to like work through some of these before I start one of those. Also, this is an Emily C bag. So, I don't think she makes bags anymore. If she does, it's very random and limited. This is also an Emily C bag. I think this might actually be Emily's House. It is. So this one is Emily's House. So this was, this bag was released with the pattern. She made these special for the release. And this is a Lindy Stitches, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Lindy Stitches, Emily's House. And that one's in here because I think I was going to change some of the colors. Oh, that's a little freebie. Yeah, I bought the whole kit. So, gas threads. Oh yeah, I was doing it on this red. I have a very, very tiny start to the very front of the house. I know this is Pictures Plus. I want to say it might be Tango. Do I have the color? Do I have the card in here? I sometimes, like majority of the time I keep them, but there's been a couple of times where I didn't. Let's see. Oh yeah, it came with Lady Dot's Dirty Face lace. What fabric color is this? I don't think I have it written down anywhere. I want to say this is Picture This Plus Tango, but I think that one's a brighter red. I don't know. I honestly can't remember, and I didn't keep the color card in there. That's my bad. Okay, so this is a pouch from H Cat Crafts. She stopped making bags years and years and years and years and years ago, honestly, and also like went MIA from Instagram years ago. But this is Matter's Choice, which I just have my working copy in here. Who's this by? I forget. Carriage House Samplings. It's in my giant stack of charts over there. God. If I wasn't already covered in hair, these bags are making me definitely covered in hair. So it's a single color pattern. Does the second page have a picture? No. Okay. I don't have a very big start on this, but this is a fabric that I dyed myself. And it's a linen. It looks 18-ish, but it's not an even weave, so it's a bit wonkadoodle, but I love it. This is one of those patterns that you feel is going to go faster than it does, if that makes sense. I'll just like flash it. Look up Matter's Choice. It's a gorgeous pattern. But yeah, since it's a single color, and clearly this bag has structure to it. I think also part of the problem was the chart didn't fit in here very well. Like, I don't think I could close it. I don't remember. Anyways. Okay, I think this is another H Cats Crafts bag, but it was Stars Hollow fabric. Oh yeah, this one was Pandas. I don't know if you saw that. So I had to have it. And then this one was this cool like Stars Hollow fabric. This says that it's United We Stand. Oh, this is a Teresa Cuget. This is a PDF pattern. Yeah, I can't show it. I want to say this was a freebie, but I also not sure. And this is Pictures Plus. I'm pretty sure this is Cauldron. But I got pretty far on one of the girls. I got pretty far. This came out in 2020. I want to say this was a freebie, but it also might not have been. I don't remember. It could have been for like, it could have been like a charity thing. I don't know. It might be on her Etsy now. I have no idea. Okay, so this bag was made by Cassie, Pineapple House Creations, or it might just be Pineapple House. Yeah, the Pineapple House. Okay, so what's in here? Quaker Gone Haunted. Oh, okay, this one, I did a lot of color changes. So the original is in here by Michelle Inc. Oh my gosh. This one is stunning. This is on Pictures Plus Quartz. I know it. I remember it. I love this one. This is how far I am. Not too bad. I mean, this one's pretty far. This takes a hella long time to fill in, and I'm doing a blend. I do remember this. I'm doing a blend to get that kind of like stone look that like I kind of like wanted. I wanted the little angels to be kind of like mossy looking. Yeah. If you want to see a really awesome one that's finished, you'll have to go back maybe between 2 or 3 years and look at McKenna's. I was about to say her page is Stitching and Sequins. It's not anymore. It's Stitching and Skulls. Much more fitting for nowadays. But yeah, this was fabric that I had, and Cassie made it into a bag for me. I had this fabric for a really long time. So she made one for me, and then I think with the rest of the fabric, she made some others, and I think she sold them. So that's pretty fun. So some of y'all might have some bags with that fabric. Okay. So there's one of the bins. And see, this was my worry. I was talking to McKenna about this. Actually, I was like, I really want to do a video, but I usually post like videos that are way too long. And I was like, I'm gonna have to make it like 8 parts just to get through barely anything. It's probably very true. Okay, let's see. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically 12 items in it. Some of these I think it's just kitted, and some of them I think they actually are WIPs. Well, this first one is. So this bag, did Cassie make this one too? Yeah, Cassie made this bag, this vinyl bag. Okay, so this is Pictures Plus Crystal Da Vinci. Ooh, the dust. And this is Cricket Collection, Macabre, The Master and the Macabre, the Edgar Allan Poe piece. And again, originals in here because I'm making so many changes on this. It's silly. Not crazy far, but I have a good chunk of the house done. I need to get back to this one. I love this. I love Edgar Allan Poe. Ooh, I almost pulled this one out the other night. This is almost the one that I pulled out. But if you follow me on Instagram, and you watch my stories, you'll know that the stitch that I pulled out the other night was my Barbara Anna New World. Okay, so this is another one from Cassandra, Cassie. Oh, this is The Needles Dance. I really love this one too. I bought the kit. And I bought the one with the blue fabric because I absolutely thought it was stunning on that bright blue fabric. The fabric was horrendous to work with. So God bless anyone that finished it on that fabric. It was not fun. Personal opinion, not fun. So I restarted it. It's not a crazy big start, but it's Picture This Plus. It is a linen, but do I have it in here? I know that it's called Spice, but this isn't what I normally get. It's not an even weave. Anyways, I restarted it on Spice, with the called for colors, because again, I had bought the kit, and, I really do. I love this piece. I like all of these. I don't know. I really love sewing also. I just also really love sewing. Another bag made by Cassie. Cute little elephants. Absolutely love them. This is a Barbara Anna. I can't show the pattern, but it's called A Pearl from the Sea. And this is on some fabric from Rogue Stitching, and it's some of the printed on fabric from one of the videos that I made with them. So it's this is the pattern of Barbara Anna, the mermaid on the flamingo. It's a mermaid on a flamingo. It's really cute. It's really cute. So I picked out this printed piece to put it on because it was the bottom of the ocean. I thought that was kind of clever. I still talk to Mike from Rogue. Okay, this is another one from Cassie, another bag. Okay, so this pattern, again, it's over there. I don't have it in here because one, it is a full page pattern, and with the pattern folded, I could fit it in this project bag. But it is a bonus pattern in a Blackbird pattern book. And it's the ABC, it's the trio, the ABC trio. I think it's summer, fall. It's either spring, summer, fall, or it's summer, fall, and winter. But it's like, it's an alphabet and they all connect. And it's a 3-part series, but each of the books have bonus. I think it's summer, fall, winter, or it's winter, spring, summer. It's 3 of the 4 seasons, which that bothers my OCD brain, but I digress. But the books have like 2 bonus patterns in them, and this is one of them. And this one, I think the hashtag was called like that damn bird or something. I don't know. It's a really cool, it's the Partridge Sewing Box, is the bonus pattern in the book. But I think it was called the That Damn Bird Sal. And this is on Picture This Plus Lily Pad. And I have a big chunk of its wing done, but this is full coverage, this bird. And the bird is like from here to here. It's huge, this little partridge. It looks, the pattern makes it look like it's not a whole lot. It's a whole lot. But anyway, so I have like its wing. This is Lily Pad from Picture This Plus. 32 count Lugana, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it could be 36. I don't know because I don't have the tag in here. Also because this is like a part of it. So the tag is probably with the other part in my bin of fabric. Go figure. Anyways, this pouch was made for me and sent to me by one of you guys. Let's see. What do I have in here? Oh, New York Dreamer, The Lord is My Shepherd. I did not get very far on this. And like barely. And this fabric has no color name because I dyed it myself. I just got part of a line of work. Actually, is that upside down? No. I just got part of a sentence on there. Okay. And again, this is in there because one, because it fits, and two, because I was probably changing a lot of colors. Again, go figure. I changed colors all the time in patterns. Okay, another one. This is just a good old Ziploc bag. Yep. This one is Country Cottage Needleworks. Okay, my copy is just called 142. This actually has a name called Away We Go, but for whatever reason, I don't know if they now have the name down here like normal, but my copy doesn't have it. I don't know why, but Away We Go is on the back. So I don't know. I don't know why this one was done a little bit different. I don't know. I always thought it was kind of weird, but anyways, I was changing the heck out of the colors in this. I also was going to add multiple houses so that way I could put all 9 reindeer going across the top because I am insane. And this is Picture This Plus Gothic. I don't want to move like the threads too bad. I do remember this, the name of this fabric because Picture This Plus Gothic is also the fabric that was used in the Clouds Factory Zodiac year-long sale in like, was that 2015? I don't know. It was a long time ago. I can't believe that was almost a decade ago. Yikes. Okay. This one, this pouch was made by Tiffany. And this, okay, these are started. Was I gonna restart them? Oh, okay. I think I finished 3 of these. How many of these cards are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. These are the hands-on designs. These are the Halloween ones. The, from 2019, the Scary Apothecary. I finished 3 of these and I trimmed off the fabric. Oh, up here. I trimmed off the fabric from the 3 that I finished, and it's in the closet with a stack of things that are finished, but not fully finished. And so, because it was getting too bulky, having them all in here. So, this is all still kitted because I changed colors on things. Whatever, it's what I do. I change colors on things. And so I've had them kitted because at some point I should finish the other 6, right? So this was the fabric. It's a printed on fabric. I got this from dove.com. I think it's, I think it is called dove.com. I don't have the information. Wait, oh no, that's the pattern. Like the working copy. Yeah, I don't have the paper on it. I think, so on Etsy, I think it's literally called dove.com, or used to be called dove.com. And she carried a lot of printed on cross stitch fabrics. And this is a 32 count Lugana with little bats on it. I thought it was like perfect. Kind of, I think I regretted that decision, but also by the time I regretted it, I had like 3 of them done. So like whatever. And this one came out, I think the same year. So another bag by Tiffany, because this one, okay, this is the Secret Santa one. And this is, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this series, I got 4 of them done. I got, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in the Secret Santa series, there were 8 patterns, but you got an 8th. So it's hard to explain. There's actually 9 patterns in the Secret Santa. But the secret part is that there was only 9 cards, or 8 cards. And at the bottom, on the back, on the bottom of every card, you didn't have to do them in order, but you weren't going to be able to do the last pattern without having all the cards. You got an 8th of the 9th pattern, and he was the Secret Santa. So you didn't get to fully know what his pattern was until the very end. So these I had not cut off yet. Okay, great. So same, got this fabric also from dove.com on Etsy. So these are the 3 finished ones, and the partially finished secret one. So I have the secret one to finish, and then, did I say 5 others? Yeah, 5 others. And I have them all. They're all right here. But that's as far as I got. Okay. They're really cute though. I really do like them. Okay, and then this one, I think it was also made by Tiffany. Let me double check that. Yes, this one was also made by Tiffany. Which one is in this? Oh, was I also changing colors on this one? Good Lord. No, maybe it was because it just fit. But you can tell Stella chewed on the little bag a little bit. Another reason why I don't always keep the originals with stuff. But this is Little House Needleworks Sugar and Spice. Super cute. And this was on Picture This Plus Barnwood. Yeah, I was actually correct on that. 16 count. So it's like sometimes I have the cards in here and sometimes I don't. I know that I had gotten started on this, but yeah, I got frustrated because her dress was taking me a hella long time. And it still has, I still have a needle attached. Brava. Good job, me. But yeah. So. Okay. Last thing in this bin is, oh my God, there's 3 hoops in here. That's also where those scissors are. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the temperature sew along from Sarah. And Stitchin' Mommy. This one came out in 2022 and it's the cat one. She also came out with a dog one this year. But this is the Wander With Me. There was a cat and a dog version. And I was doing the high temperatures for Stella. I was going to make 2 in 2022. I was doing the highs of the day for Stella because she's always cold. Like currently right now, she's on my bed and she's made a little bubble in the blankets. She's underneath them. I was doing the lows for Potter because he was a Maine Coon and he was always hot. So it just made sense. And then I was putting little hearts around the like the little toe beans or whatever of like special days. So like their birthday or what have you. And then Potter passed away that year. And then Daniel moved in before the end of the year. And so I decided to do the averages and make Daniel the average. And so this is how far I am on all of them. I'm so close to being finished on these. Okay, so for Potter's, okay, that's Daniel's. Where's Potter's papers? Okay, so I'm gonna stitch the word low on it, and I am stitching his name. I'm gonna stitch his name in the bottom, and I'm doing that for all of them. Well, obviously they aren't gonna all say Potter, but so I have 2022 stitched on there, and it's gonna say low right here, and then I've got to finish the window on his. All the paw prints are done, and so we have let's see. Okay, yeah, I've got to finish the window. I put the years that he was alive. Oh, his name is right here. I'm sorry, it's covered up. It's in the middle. It's gonna say low right here, and then I have to finish the window. And then his will be done, and I put little hearts on significant days. Okay, so that's Potter's. His is almost done. And then Stella's, oh my gosh, has, so Stella's is, I gotta put the word high, so that's why it's positioned here. I've got to put high. Has the name, the year, her name, significant dates, hearted. All of the temperatures are completed. I just have to do the last motif, which is the window. So I've got to finish that. But this is where hers is. So these were all the highs from 2022. Okay. And then I had started Daniel's as well. I got really far, actually. So here's the averages. So I gotta put the year, I gotta do I gotta do almost all the motifs and finish all the paw prints, but that's where I am with all 3 of these. So I have all the information in an Excel file on my computer. It's actually in my Dropbox. So at some point, I will feel capable enough to pull this one out and work on it. But I also almost pulled this one out because I was like, I should probably get that done. And I'll be hopeful. I'll put the scissors back in here and everything. And my hoops, because Daniel's is supposed to also be in a hoop, but okay. So that's 2 of my bins, and we're almost at an hour, which is crazy. Okay, let me go through this bin. So just an empty Hobby Lobby bag. And then I have a bag of, I told y'all, we're gonna go through the things. I have a bag that, okay, the 4 bins closest to me, we went through 2 of them. Then there's this one. And then there's this one. This is fabric scraps. So I literally sew like right here. So as things are being cut or trimmed, like trimmed from half square triangles and trimmed from binding and all that kind of stuff, they go in here. Oh look, trimmed for making a bag. They go in here, and then whenever this gets full, which I'll probably go through this weekend, but whenever this gets full, I fill up Ziploc bags, and I take them to one of my more local shops, and the shop owner goes through them for larger scraps or scraps that'll work for her for like EPP or what have you, whatever she wants. And then the other ones, she has a couple of customers that take them and put them into like essentially large pillowcases that she makes dog beds for, that she donates to a local shelter. So, so that bag, whenever it's partially done, so these are the scraps from the last time that I cleaned it out. I have to do that about once every, I don't know, it depends on how much. Sometimes I'm like sewing a lot, but I don't have to cut a lot of things, so it just depends. I have these red strips in here. There is a quilt or a WIP that I messed. I got actually pretty far in it. And I have to rip out pretty much everything and start over because I got the stripes in the wrong order. And just in case I need some extra red strips at the end of that, those are there. And then otherwise, what's in here is some extra project bags. So there's this project bag. And then these are some old, does anybody remember Chicken and Boots? So I have a Harry Potter Chicken and Boots. This was actually for like a small yarn project bag, but I would use it for cross stitch. This is also a yarn one. This was the one, this is also another Chicken and Boots bag, but this was like the Luna one whenever they did the Harry Potter drop. This I might destash. And this was, again, the Harry Potter drop was mostly geared towards the knitting community. They also, Chicken and Boots also made cross stitch bags, but there wasn't whenever the Harry Potter stuff dropped, I don't think any of it was for cross stitch. And so this is another one, another Harry Potter one. And then, oh, trash. for the Ziploc. It fell out. And then an old Ipsy bag, because in some of my bags, I would put like all of my threads in here. That can just go to donate. So yeah, I might de-stash some of my chicken and boots stuff because I just don't use them and I'm not a knitter. So, I keep these red pieces in here just in case I need them. But I always forget about the project. It's in a bag, like on the other side of the room, nowhere close to where it should be as a WIP because I have so much to like just undo of it basically. So I keep them in here just in case. I keep empty, Hobby Lobby bags whenever I get them in here, because like I use one, like I have one for like once a month. I use it as like a trash bag. And I throw trash in there like throughout the month. And it's not like food trash or anything. It's like, like packages, like the packaging for like the foam and, old blades and like things like that. And then I keep this in there, and Stella and Adel get in this one and they sleep. And then they also, until it gets super full, they also get inside of the scrap bin. So yeah, that's 4 of the bins. That's great. And this can just get donated, just period. Well, hopefully you're excited that I'm coming back. I'm not going to pick like a schedule. I don't want to be held to a schedule. But I do want to continue going through my WIPs. I have in this like smaller, bookshelf, in this smaller shelf with these bins in it, there are 2 more bins that have cross stitch in them, and then there is stuff sitting on top that is quilty related, and then there is some baskets that have all my quilt tops. So I need to go through those quilt tops and decide which ones I want to eventually buy backings for and to save up to have quilted, and which ones I want to try and de-stash sell to somebody who wants to do whatever they want to with it. So I don't know, the next video might be the top and doing the quilty stuff, or we might finish the last 2 bins and then the next video might be the top. And then there's like random stuff, you know, sitting back here behind me. Although I can quickly tell you what this stuff is, to be quite fair. So this bag, there is a quilt in the pile of to be quilted, which it's on the shorter list of like kind of like next ones to like do. This is the remainder of the fabric, and I'm going to do a scrappy binding. And so all of these are cut into 2.5-inch strips for me to do the binding. I just haven't put them all together and made the binding. I was going to wait, but I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed with having this bag. So maybe I'll put this like on my short kind of like to-do list of like, just sew all these together for the love of, you know, for the love of life, and make your binding strip, right? Whatever. It'd be more organized. This is a fat quarter of one of my favorite prints, and it's off to the side because I have 3 more exploding heart flags to make, and this is going to be one of the fabrics for the UK flag. And so I just have it sitting off on its own because I absolutely love this print. And if I don't have it kind of segregated, like out of sight, I might use it, and I don't want to. So that's why it's kind of tucked in the corner. This is just close at hand. It's an old Q-tips box that my mom a long time ago put are pins, are basting pins for quilting. And I had way more than this, but somebody, I don't know, over the years, you don't always get them all back. So I need to buy more, but I absolutely love these. These are the bent ones. So I need to get more, but I basically use this bin for those pins. This is my mom's button collection. It's normally in the closet, and I don't know why. I think I actually like needed a button like a few months ago, and I got it out, and it's just been back there, but I need to put that back in the closet actually. But yeah, this stays back here because it makes sense to have it close to where I'm sewing. And then these are Hemingway pouches that I need to make. So I just put the fabric combos with their zippers over here because that's on the short pile of things to like make. I am currently working on a quilt called Edelweiss, and this is the border for it. So I have it sitting back here because it's the quilt that I'm kind of focused on getting the top finished. So I'm gonna need the border soon. So it's just sitting here really close by. And then this, I don't know why. This needs to go in stash, but this was just sitting up there. But yeah, it needs to go in stash, basically. So yeah. In the next video, we'll finish, I don't know if we'll finish going through everything that's on this like bookcase, but we'll go through, I don't know, let me know in the comments. Do you want to see the top, which is more quilting related, in the next video? Or do you want to finish up the 2 bins that are cross stitch related in the next video? And then the one after that will be quilting. Also in the next one, I can probably show you some updates on a couple of things that I've been working on. Maybe not everything, but I feel like it'd be kind of fun to like rotate around the room and kind of like go through things and organize it, and declutter, destash it all at the same time. So, anyways, I hope y'all are excited that I'm back. I'm excited, but again, I don't want to like be like, my next video is going to come out in a week or in 2 days. I mean, if it does, then that's great, right? But I just don't want to commit to telling you guys a date. I will tell you this, it won't be in another like 9 months though. It'll be way sooner than that. And I hope that y'all have all been well. Please let me know in the comments what you've been working on. And if you still follow me on Instagram, hopefully I've been seeing some of your posts. A lot of things get hidden over there. And I see them on occasion, some of you guys. And yeah, send me messages. Let's chat in the comments. I miss you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.